Today's bits of hope is, can these dry bones live? When you're in a no way out situation, a situation that looks totally impossible and overwhelming in your own strength, can these dry bones live? Not in our own strength, but in God, yes, they can. You see, God once went to a wedding where he just wanted to be a guest at the wedding, but he was pressed to do a miracle. And because of their faith, God said yes. And he turned water into wine. He had said that his time had not yet come, but because of faith, he did the miracle anyway, because God is good and he honors his word. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So maybe it's not a wedding feast, but maybe it's waiting for that baby that God has spoken to your heart that you would have, but you just have not seen that promise fulfilled yet. Can those dry bones live? Yes, they can. God can breathe upon your womb. God can breathe upon people who make it their mission to attack you. Whatever your circumstance you're walking through, if you have the faith to believe, then yes, God can make dry bones live. You can hand God the dry bones and say, breathe upon it all day long. But if you don't believe in your heart and confess over your situation that God is able, things are going to remain complacent for you. But if you hand God those dry bones, those dead situations, those impossible circumstances, and you look to him and you believe and you're praying and you're fasting and you're humbling yourself before him, then yes, God still does miracles. And God is faithful when we are not. So if you don't have the courage, or if your heart's too shattered to really, really believe him, he can, he will. But if your heart's too shattered to look at him and say, I've been through so much, I'm afraid to ask because these doors have closed, but I'm gonna come like that woman who was persistent, and she came back and she said, even the dogs eat the crumbs from the master's table. Go to God. Tell him, I'm so tired from the way things have gone in my life, but I am trusting you, and I know it's never too late for a miracle. And then suddenly your faith aligns with God's sovereignty and his love for you, and you're finally getting that all things are possible for those who believe. You believe, you show God your faith, and God will breathe upon those dry bones. God will answer those greater than you dreams. God will do the miraculous in your life. But it starts with right heart posture. It starts with being honest with your God, not having it all right, not walking in perfection. We know there is but one perfect one, and his name is Jesus Christ. When you are looking to God, knowing that he is perfect and that his way is perfect, he is able to make all things new in your life and give you that new beginning that you've been desiring all this time. But you've got to have the faith to not only believe that God will do it, but you've got to show him your faith. Faith mixed with action produces miracles. So in the midst of that valley, in that tough situation, in that no way out, standing at the Red Sea, waiting for it to split situation, look to God as your source. And in his perfect timing, he will make a way where there seems to be no way. God is king, and he is king of making those crooked places straight. If you need encouragement, check out our Jesus+Emily store and our Jesus+Emily stand store. We'd love to encourage you in your journey to your promised land. Thank you.